People who have been on the deep web, what's the scariest thing you found? I remember a long time ago there was a guy online that was trying to buy large quantities of bed bugs. When questioned why he wanted them, he basically said that he wanted to try to breed them to be resistant to normal methods of killing them while simultaneously breeding in a weakness that only he knew. This way he could release them in people's houses and then force them to pay him to get rid of the bed bugs since no one else would be able to kill them. My own password. Found a Chan that had a link to a website that when you put in an email address, it would show you the password in plain text if that email address had been pawned. Typed in one of my old, now closed, emails, and there it was. Just a blank page with my email address and password on it, sitting right there for anybody to find. A friend of mine claims he was snooping around where he didn't belong, black market forums and hacking forums, when someone private messaged him basically saying, "I've looked into you because I see you in here a lot and I know you're not here to buy or use the services because you're just a kid. I don't mind, but others will, and you haven't protected yourself well enough to be here. Get off if you know what's good for you." Well, when I visited, I mostly visited the hacking or cybersecurity part. Interesting to see how people go about hacking various things and really educational. Yes, there are people buying and selling hacks, but it's mostly social engineering. Anyway, the scariest was a hacking advertising a service where he was willing to upload CP onto someone's computer and report him to the police as a form of taking someone out. Well, actually the scariest part was discovering that there were at least 2 people in the chat room that I was in discussing about kernel security who had used that service. I decided to stick to more regular forums afterwards. The dude who can hack you and put horrible shit on your computer so you can go to prison, I wouldn't annoy that dude. Hitman site. No idea if it was a scam. I'd be willing to bet they just take the money and run, but I noped out quick anyway. It was like you pay them the equivalent of $5,000 up front in Bitcoin and they kill someone of your choosing and cover it up and you pay the rest later. Scary as fuck. The deep web is largely not a scary place unless you really go digging for things. CP, human trafficking, etc. will not likely be openly available to you without some effort, because it would be more likely to be shut down. All that I've really seen is lots of drugs, stolen goods, counterfeits, guns, etc.